All right, we got a few more minutes. We'll let a few more people come on, get online. You've got it's not the cone heads, but the skinheads, Allemans. We're starting overgrowing hair is what we're doing. You'll listen to the song starting here. But welcome to the Monday Night Call. We do this call every Monday night, and we try and do it religiously as we can. And when we can't, we can't. But other than that, we're on here. We're trying to work with some of our other partners. And just wanted to welcome everybody on here. I know we got a few more people joining on, so hang tight, hang tight. And Megan and Jonathan, where y'all at?
What's up?
What?
How's it going?
I'm excited.
Bunch of boxes. Look at this.
Show me.
Boxes.
Oh, yeah.
Hold on. How do I switch this? There we go.
Moving is
Boxes.
so fun.
Boxes. Yep.
I see y'all got the most important thing up, the TV.
What's that?
I see y'all got the TV up.
Yep.
Well, we're still at our apartment. We haven't made it to the house yet. Tomorrow
Yeah.
morning.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
We
boxes.
just closed the day. We're still in the apartment.
Yeah, the movers are coming tomorrow.
Well,
Gotcha.
we still had a lot of work to do today.
Yeah, we worked today too, quite a bit. So that's
Excellent.
the beauty of this business.
I'm sure it says Bald Eagle.
It does say Bald Eagle.
What's the
So,
deal?
so this shirt, by the way, says Bald Eagle. It's actually a shirt from a walk that one of our other friends did in San Antonio, Wes Foot, who just had a year of dealing with a tumor, a brain tumor, and he's doing well. And he did a little, I think it was, I don't know, 5K marathon or something like that. I don't know what it was, but it was.
That's what that shirt is.
It was from one of the walks. So
I just meant because you commented that you were both bald. That's why it was funny.
that's right. We're the Bald
But
Eagles.
it's cool.
We're adopting
That's
the
what it's
name.
for.
Yeah. So are the Eagles.
The Bald Eagles. I love that.
Yeah.
Don't hang with chickens. We soar with bald eagles, baby.
Yeah, we
That's
eat
right. Eat chicken. Eating a lot of chicken.
All righty. Well, very good. We should start. So,
We got some new faces on. Looks like.
Yeah, got some new folks on.
I know
Awesome.
Mike Scott's new. Welcome, man. Excited to have you. I see Steve's on
Mike.
here.
How's it going?
good to meet you.
I'm-
Where do you
I'm-
live?
Fresh out of work. I live in Webster.
Oh, cool. Very good.
We
Convenient.
live in Water's Edge. I don't know if you know where that's at.
Dude,
Zebra.
yeah.
Right? Oh, no. Webster, you're right.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Very good.
Edgewater. I'm sorry. I got it mixed up.
Water's Edge is the name of the street, right? Like perpendicular to us. But I thought, well, maybe it's a neighborhood too. So cool. You're right by the office, man. So that's nice. And Stephen, welcome to the call. And Michael Smith, welcome to the call. And Katie, welcome to the call. So
Thanks, Michelle and Mike. You guys look great.
Awesome. Well, no, tonight we're going to do some roundtable discussion. I know we have a couple folks that had some questions and whatnot. And just kind of a general opening. I mean, this is the last, let's see, November, December. Wow, it is just like the middle of the, like we're almost done with the year of 2021. And I thought 2020 was kind of a change of pace for a lot of things. And clearly we're not just shaving our heads for no reason. But, you know, with Michelle's battle with cancer here, we're going to the hospital again tomorrow. We're just that much more appreciative of everybody out there who's really trying to make some things happen with our business, and it's really for you.
and with your business.
Yeah, because I mean, y'all may or may not know our story, but it was October 2010, I quit a full-time IT job, $110,000 a year, for us to just do this. And, you know, we actually sit in a pretty good place today in life that I don't think we would be in if I was still working a full-time job somewhere else, you know. That's allowed us to deal with the cancer, kind of put the brakes on a lot of things that we would normally be doing, you know, and go sit in hospitals for a week or two on end. And yet, you know, we're still able to reach out to clients. We're still able to help people grow. There's so many other folks like the Fitz Group, now partners with Integrity, and we're waiting to see those effects.
Woo!
You know, there's so much just talking to Fitz today, and you know, it's always one of those things like hurry up, get it done so we can get moving to the next thing. You know, it's always kind of like one of the big sirens that they do. You know, it's just like you got to crank it, and it takes a little bit of time to get it cranked up to full. Like, but when it's blowing, it is blowing, and that's where I feel we're at.
Well, they announced it last week, but the actual closing
Yeah,
is this Friday. So, and the partners meeting is this Wednesday and Thursday, which they've invited him to, and the closing isn't until Friday. So that tells you something right there. I mean, they're already treating him as a partner. Legally, it's not done yet. That doesn't really matter. It's already been announced. So
Yeah.
as far as everyone knows, it's done.
yeah, and I know Fitz and Heather's heart, and we're about to see a lot of things, a lot of capabilities put into our hands to do some great things. So when I say you're here at the right spot at the right time, and you know, that's a phrase that gets used a lot, but I'm also knowing that, you know, the Fitz Group has been poised and ready to do some great things. We already got great talent, and now with a full load of Integrity behind us, we'll have a lot more things to do. So,
Well, now it's just about discipline. And really, if you have discipline and ambition, this business can take you anywhere you want to go. And you can look at Megan and Jonathan, you can look at Katie, you can look at a lot of people, look at us, you know, what we've done. So, but I'm going to turn it over to,
Yeah, and where we're going too. I don't know. I don't think everybody knows who Integrity is. You want to give a quick plug on that, Mike? Just an overview.
Yeah. So, you know, we first kind of heard about Integrity probably about 3 or 4 years ago in passing. And almost what they call like a mega IMO, Internet Insurance Marketing Organization. But they're a multi-billion-dollar company that's basically spent most of their time building and acquiring Medicare brokerages.
Yep, IMOs.
Yeah, IMOs and those kind of guys. And probably in the last 4 to 5 years, they've started picking up the life side. And it's something crazy, like almost half of the dollars going through. I know it's between like 35 and 50% of the dollars going into insurance these days in the U.S. is flowing through an Integrity partner of some sort. And so with that comes a lot of scale. You know, the companies that we're working with, the insurance companies, yes, we're getting a lot of good scale there, but also we're expecting to get our markets opened up for lead sources and lead systems, recruiting systems, marketing, all kinds of things. People that, you know, their whole mission is to take a lot of the common things that happen in a company, accounting, IT, finance, all those kind of HR, all those kind of services, and not have those replicated across all these companies. And so they take a lot of that as far as the staffing goes, but that's what makes them very strong because they're learning from other people. They also have some very like key data analytics and some software systems as well that they've acquired in the process. It's just, I did not know, you know, how much of a landscape they covered when we first started talking about them and the alliance. But now, as I look at it, and I look at Brian Adams, the CEO, by the way, the company is actually based in Texas, based out of Dallas. And, you know, one of the things, Fitz and I were commenting on today is just the skill and entrepreneurship and leadership that he wields is really, I think, in my mind, a great exercise in watching both someone who knows when to take action, when needs to be taking action, and knows when he has to influence. And I think he's really good at influencing the insurance market. And on top of that, shoot, I'm forgetting the quarterback's name. Young.
Young.
Steve
What's
Young.
his name? Steve Young.
Young.
So, world-renowned, Super Bowl quarterback,
Hall of Famer.
Hall of Famer. He's put a lot of his money behind the Integrity brand. And so he's, just think of it, Integrity as kind of like a big, investment firm, and they're investing in these companies and they're trying to help them grow, because they're going to grow if they help us grow. That's what's exciting to me. We're really behind a vehicle that's really designed to push and press the organizations and companies for growth in a healthy way.
Mm-hmm.
I thought you were going to say something, but you're just yawning.
Sorry.
That's okay.
I just echo what you said, and it is exciting because they have a lot of, cash.
Yep. Unlimited
Yes.
capital, really.
So
That
the
means
beauty of
for
it.
the agent, a new agent, a seasoned agent, any agent, whether you've been in the industry for a while or you're brand new, it just gives all of us more resources to help more clients to do the right thing by our clients, do the right thing by our companies, and do the right thing by our agents, and just an inflow of
Mm-hmm.
resources that we didn't have access to before. So it's
Right.
really
Yeah.
an exciting position to be in. We could not be in a better position.
And I think that the Fitz group, both Heather and Fitz, are both their age, their drive, they're building up to this point in their life and their careers and their company, that they know that they've watched some of the other partners grow tremendously. Like,
They're gonna be pouring gasoline on
Yeah.
this thing.
and it's like, it's really cool to see that we're not going to have any egos in place to kind of hold us back. We're going to be new stuff. We're going to see, we're going to do it. We're going to try it. We're going to put our stank on it, as they say, and we're going to see if it's going to work for us. And if it's working for us, we're going to fuel the fire. And that's what I'm really fired up about and excited about.
Yeah. And I know for me, like when, because I know we have a mix of people on the call, part-time, full-time. Like when I first started in the business, Mike, I didn't start to go full-time, right? Like I just wanted to make, $2,000 extra a month, whatever, on the side, which is great. That's what the business can do for you. But as I transition full-time, there are a lot of stuff that takes your time, right? Like accounting, like it's a business that you run. That's what, it is. You have, you pay taxes, you have to invest in it. You can do very well and make a lot of money for yourself, but I'm most excited that they're basically taking a lot of that off our plate. Not all of it, but a lot, right?
That's great.
For the Fitz group, which we're a part of.
Mhm.
And so, that frees up time for us to really spend the majority of our time helping you, hit whatever goal that you have, whether that be part-time, full-time, whether it's a business, whether, whatever it is. So I'm very excited. I've already started some of the leads. I know it's very fresh, but I'm just, extremely excited about it. Really am.
So
Because when you're competent and you have resources, you're in a better spot, right? Like when you know what you're doing, that comes with training. So anyways.
well, and the best way to do it is just to be around the training.
Right.
What days are you dialing these days now?
So yeah, that's something I wanted to mention to you guys. I know I did want people to speak up if they wanted to about their week. You don't have to, but I'm
It'll
gonna
help you if you do.
What?
I just said I feel it'll help.
Yeah, it'll
you.
help you if you do, but I know some of us are fairly new. So what I'm going to start doing, I'm going to start a Zoom dial session. I know we all have different schedules, so it may not work for everybody. We're in different time zones, but I am going to do Zoom sessions Mondays and Thursdays for sure, starting at 7:30 in the morning until 9:30, 2-hour block, those for sure right now. The other times I'm going to have to work those out because I know we have a lot of people that have different schedules. But those for sure starting next week, which is week of Thanksgiving. I know it's probably not the best time, but that's when I'm going to start doing it. So, and I'll post the Zoom link on Slack on our team channel.
We
I'll
can
have
talk
to,
about going into the holiday too.
Right.
Mindset for next week.
Mhm.
Um,
Yeah. You want to talk a little bit about that? You
Yeah,
want
I'm
me to?
talking. Y'all can hear me from his
Yeah.
iPad. You probably see his face because I don't want to. Anyway.
Spin it around. Put your face on it.
Oh, well, hold on. That's difficult. Let me move this.
Good.
That's
Jonathan
unfortunate.
just did it.
Okay, there we go. So I was just going to talk about holidays because he mentioned that he's going to be dialing Monday and Thursday next week, 7:30 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. Thursday obviously won't be dialing. That is Thanksgiving Day, but a major misconception people always have in the industry is that people don't want to see you on holidays, and that's just not the truth. Most insurance, not most, but there is more insurance sold during the last couple of months of the year, the last quarter of the year, because it's during the holiday season. People are thinking about their family, they're around their family, they're thinking about protecting their family. So don't be discouraged by the holidays. That is something that we've always worked through, not around, because people are home. It's kind of like I used to work in the restaurant industry, and holidays were the busy time. It's the same thing here. People are home and they're happy and they're thinking about their family. So you've got to take advantage of that unique position that puts you in as the agent. And most other agents are going to take off, and gives you an opportunity to get ahead of the people who are slowing down so you can speed up.
Well,
That's all I was going to
to be
say.
clear, we don't work on the holiday,
Correct.
but it's just one day.
Right.
So,
Right.
I remember this one time when Megan was younger, and I was always working on Black Friday. And I said, she wanted me to take her shopping on Black Friday. And I said, well, I can go shopping on Black Friday, but we're going to have to go at like 5 a.m. and we're going to be done at 8:30 because I have appointments starting at 9 o'clock all day. Do you remember that, Megan?
I do.
And it all worked out. We just got up earlier. We did our shopping. We had a good time. And, you just make it work. It's all about discipline. The people that are issuing 40,000, like Megan and Jonathan, 20 to 40,000 a month, it's because they're working. It's because they're setting 15 to 30 appointments every week. They're just putting in the work. So the faster you put in the work, the faster you're going to learn. It's the easiest way I can say it. And I put in a lot of work for a lot of years, just going on trips, traveling to where leads were,
Yeah, but if anybody, yeah, it's true, Michelle. And you probably made you probably wrote like $8,000 that day. I'm sure you ran a bunch of Black Fridays, but
yeah.
Yeah. The beauty of the business is you're able to do that. You're also able to
Take off if you want.
take off and spend time with your family, right?
Exactly.
It's
We
not
had more fun shopping early just because it was something
Right.
different. And we got a lot of quality time together, you know?
Right. Right.
And I don't
So-
do that every Black Friday, but
Not this
Yeah.
one.
But does anybody want to share like something good from their week? Maybe something they're excited about, maybe something that didn't go so well that, you know, you
Or
have questions
questions.
about, that you want tips on, anything like that at all?
Katie, looks like you wrote some good business this week. I saw your numbers come in today.
I don't think it's as good as what I could have done, but yeah, it's better than weeks in past. And it's just
Good
basically
talk and
because I put in more activity.
But looks like you had a really good week. Katie, why don't you talk a little bit about that?
Sure. So I had a number of appointments this week. I think it was like 13 or something like that. Sat on 9. And then I ended up writing about 4,800.
Do you have a couple of cool stories?
Trying to think. This week was kind of interesting. I had the leads that I did get and the appointments that I did sit with were interesting because I had 2 people that also had cancer. I had one person that had a heart attack, or sorry, a stroke within a short period of time, like less than 2 years. It was actually like 2 weeks ago. So they were just happy that I was able to get them taken care of because, you know, a lot of other companies wouldn't be able to do that. So,
And I find that more heart attacks and strokes occur at this time of the year.
sure.
It's just the holiday season, depression, the less lighting, all that kind of stuff. So
Absolutely.
people are happy.
Mhm.
People are happy that you know, and so this is another reason why the more activity you produce during this time of year, you're going to get more sales just because of that one. That is just one of the reasons why,
Right.
you know.
Mm-hmm.
That's good, kid.
So that was basically it. It was just, they were happy that I was able to get them something coverage wise. So.
It's good.
Good deal. And you got 3 referrals.
Mhm.
So
You did.
just asking for them. Just ask for them.
Yeah, asking for them, and a lot of it's people like, oh, this would be really good for so and so. And this next week, after I come back from San Antonio, I'm going to be dealing with a few of the Medicare people that are aging in. But
How do you get them to think about other people? How do you get them to think about other people?
I
What do you say?
I basically asked, is there anybody else that you think could benefit from any of the services I provided you with today? And then they'll give.
That's like a no-brainer question.
Mm-hmm. So
I
Yeah.
love it. That's like $1 million question right there.
Referrals.
yeah, take as many as you can get.
Heck yeah. Good
But
job.
yeah. Thanks.
Good stuff. I had a good week. Made like $5,000 in a week. It's nuts, right?
I made another 6.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Good job.
High five.
So, yeah, the business can be whatever you want it to be. I think the biggest thing I'll say is, which Steve's been doing a good job of this. He's very part-time, but he does do a good job of staying in communication with us, which for me, when I started 6 years ago, that was the number one thing that why I am still here and was successful, as I was willing to stay in touch with people that were, you know, ahead of me and that were able to help. Because if you're not talking to somebody about it, it's really difficult to, if you are having issues, really difficult to fix them, right? And it just keeps you plugged in. So, yeah. And then this week we're moving. We closed on a house today, but we still worked. We closed this morning. We worked the rest of the day. Tomorrow we're moving. And then I already have appointments booked Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So again, whatever you want it to look like, you can. It's just a matter of, figuring out what skill you need to develop to make it happen. So,
We want to help you.
and we want to help you. So obviously
And if
on the
there's-
call for a reason.
Yeah, and if there's a way that you can be around the office one day a week or twice a week, and you can just work that into your schedule weekly, I promise you that's going to help you. Getting around Megan and Jonathan, look, double-digit weeks, 10K plus weeks.
It's not easy, to be clear. It's very simple.
But it's simple. It's
Right.
just doing a lot, just doing more activity.
Right.
It's really not, rocket science.
Nope.
I was doing double-digit weeks all the time. And it's very inspiring to yourself. It will build up your self-confidence. And there's nothing that can build your self-confidence except working. Nobody can build your own self-confidence. You just
Right.
got to do it. You just got to do it by working and getting better and falling and scratching your knee and getting back up and, just dusting it off and getting back out there and going, okay, what could I have done? Let me call Jonathan. Let me call Megan. Let me tell them what happened. This is one they would have closed. Let me call them and just go ahead and see what I did wrong. Let me self-assess, get better from it. And that's how you're going to get better faster, is just trying to learn every single thing you can from them. They've taken 6 years. So if you could condense what you know in 3 months to their 6 years, you guys can write 30 grand a month.
Especially with the integrity deal, it's just different than it used to be, right? It just is.
It's a
So
lot better.
there's, and I didn't have a sales background. I'm super introverted naturally, like I had a bigger learning curve than some people, like Katrina Gustin came in the business and wrote 30 grand her first month, I think, or second month,
Mhm.
because she had a background
So,
in sales and dealing with people. So you can't compare yourself to other people either. You just, have to decide what you want from it. And then, like Michelle said, put the work in and develop the skill. So,
There's got to be a reason why you're doing it, though.
right. Yeah.
The
for
reason
sure.
isn't good enough. You won't stay out late. You won't get up early. But these are the things that help you get better.
Yeah.
Because for a job, you've got to do all those things. It forces you into those right habits. So our job is trying to help you get to the office to help force you into the right habits. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. Or just being on a Zoom call like this for 30
Yeah.
minutes.
Yeah, absolutely. You don't have to be in the office.
Right.
Whatever you can do.
Yeah.
Right,
100%.
Johnny?
speaking of reasons why, I just went before we close out tonight, because I know we only make this 30-minute call. Some of you know, some of you don't know, but I appreciate you guys taking the time to still continue to be a part of these calls. I know you don't have to. My mom had brain surgery on Friday morning, and then tomorrow she goes in for her chemo treatments, but and we'll be in the hospital for the next week. But we truly care. We don't have to, but we truly care about wanting to help other people see the success that we've been able to see as a family, as individuals, as married couple. Like we just in our hearts want you to have success. And listen, we're nowhere near where we want to be. We're mad about that. Okay, to be clear, but we've done pretty well in this business, and we just truly have the heart and want to give back to other people and help you guys see more fulfillment, whether it's just in a team environment, whether it's money, whether it's travel, whether it's legacy, whether it's just learning more about the financial industry and insurance, whatever it is. Maybe you want to build a business, maybe you just want to sell one policy a month. We don't care, truly, but we just want to help you. And I just want to acknowledge the fact that we realize you don't have to be on this call. You don't have to continue to give into the team, but I appreciate that you still are. So, and we're going to continue to rock this.
Absolutely.
And anything you guys need, we're always here. And if anybody else want to speak up, say anything about your week or have a question. Oh, real quick before we get off, on December 29th, Monday evening, right after this call, we are going to start doing an hour-long session from 8 to 9 Central Time with Jeff Bright. He is going to help our team increase app count per week. So if you want somebody to truly hold you accountable to what you say you're going to do per week, because we're running a lot of our own business, we're hiring people, we're doing things around the office. So Jeff is going to come in and take a personal, basically going to have everybody speak up about what your personal goal is weekly on app counts, and we're going to hold you to it. And every week we're going to get on this call and we're just going to talk about it. It's not going to be intense, but we just want to, it's just another resource to help us grow in a way that he teaches, and hopefully it'll maybe resonate with you differently than how we've been doing it. So I'm really excited about that. December 29th is when it's going to start. It's going to be every Monday night.
December 29th or November?
Sorry, November
Right.
29th, which is Monday evening from 8 to 9. So we'll still do this 30-minute session for now, unless we feel like we need to change anything, but we'll still do this 30 minutes so we can have one-on-one conversations, and then we'll add Jeff to the call from 8 to 9. Any questions?
Sounds good.
I just wanted
And
to
what-
thank you all for all the hard work you put in the extra time to teach us like you do. It's, you're some of the best bosses I've ever worked for. And it's just such common sense, it seems like, but when you remind us on a weekly basis of just something that we need to keep in mind, it really, really helps. So, by the way, Michelle, all our hearts and prayers are with you. I know you're going to get better, so keep on pushing. All right, guys, thank you.
Thanks, Michael.
Thanks, Michael.
You left out family, Megan. You guys
Huh?
are family too. So you
Oh.
left out family. This last
Sorry.
one.
All right. If y'all have any questions, want to talk strategy on insurance, want to just figure out what a good schedule would be for you, don't hesitate to reach out, and we will see you guys tomorrow morning on the sales meeting. If you have not already sent in your transmittal to me, please send it to me if you're on my team. If you are direct to the Alleman group, please send your numbers to Morgan or Papa Mike over there. So anyways, tomorrow morning sales meeting from 10:30 to 11:30. Sorry, from 10 to 11:30. See y'all then. Bye.
Bye. Thanks, guys.
Yeah.